Hi students, I'm very happy to welcome you all for this session. In this session, we are going to learn the remaining topics of operating system. The remaining topics from theoretical concepts of operating system. So, in the previous class, you have learned prominent operating system. Prominent operating systems under this topic you have learned Unix, Microsoft Windows, Linux, iOS and Android. These are all the topics which we are going to cover today. Okay, first I would like to show you theoretical concepts of operating system. Under this we have two different categories of operating system. One is proprietary license, another one is open source free license. Proprietary license, it is nothing but we are not able to use these operating systems as a free one. If you want to use the proprietary licensed operating systems, we have to pay, we have to subscribe. If we want to use open source free licensed software, no need to pay. And these are all the open source free licensed software: Unix, Linux, Google's Android. These are all comes under the category of open source free licensed software. So next one is proprietary licensed. Proprietary licensed, it is nothing but we have to pay to use those kinds of operating systems. We have to pay, we have to subscribe that particular operating systems. Microsoft Windows, Apple Mac OS, Apple iOS, these are all comes under proprietary licensed operating system. So next one is Unix. What is Unix? Unix, it is nothing but it is a family of multitasking. It can do more than one work at the same time. That is what known as here multitasking. Next one is multi-user operating system. So multi-user, nothing but more than one user able to use at the same time. Simultaneously two users can use uh, and I mean in this operating system. That is what known as here multi-user operating system, that derive originally, which means it was developed in AT&T Bell Labs. It was located in it is located in USA. And Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie, these two people worked together and developed a Unix operating system. Dennis Ritchie, who is none other than Dennis Ritchie, who is none other than he was developed C language. And for Unix and Linux, they have taken C language to develop this operating system. So Unix was developed in Unix operating system coding was developed in C language only, was taken from C language only. This is what the history of Unix. It is a free licensed software. We are not, I mean, we no need to pay to use this software. I mean operating system. So next one is Linux. Linux, it is also family of open source license, I mean open source operating system. It can be modified by a number of peoples who they have developed a Linux operating system. It can be modified, but the Windows operating system, it cannot be modified because Linux is different from proprietary software. Linux, it is a open source operating system. It is different from Windows because Windows is a uh, proprietary licensed software, because Windows operating system cannot be modified by the users or by other companies. The Windows operating system can be modified by that particular company only, who has developed that Windows operating system. That particular company can be, the particular company only can be modify the operating system, which means they are able to uh, update the versions of that particular Windows operating system. That is the main difference between Linux and Windows operating system. The main advantage of Linux operating system is that is to open source. This is what the main advantage of Linux operating system. That is nothing but it is open source. Open source means we are able to download that particular operating system from online itself. We are able to download the codings of that particular operating system from online. That is what known as here open source. There are many versions and their updates. Under Linux many versions are there. Many versions, it is nothing but how we are all using Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows 8, Windows 10. That is what versions here. Most of the servers run on Linux because it is easy to customize. Nowadays many companies are running their server with Linux operating system only because it is very easy to customize. So next one is, what are the distributors are there? I mean, what are the distributions are there in Linux? There are very few different distributors of Linux are there, like Ubuntu, Mint, Fedora, Red Hat, Debian, Google's Android, Google Chrome, and Chromium OS. These are all popular distributors of Linux operating system. So next one, who developed Linux operating system? In 1991, Linus Torvalds is a student of Finland. He is a student of Finland. He posted an information about the development of Linux into a news group for computer science students and researchers. And many researchers and students gathered together and they have developed this particular operating system called Linux. And he received a lot of the man Linus Torvalds. He received a lot of supports from the computer science students and researchers, which means the volunteers, and they have developed the Linux operating system successfully. So next one is Microsoft Windows. It is a family of proprietary operating systems designed for laptops, computers, designed for PC, personal computers and laptops by Microsoft Corporation. You know very well who is the owner of or who is secretary or chairman of Microsoft Corporation. Yes, of course, is none other than Mr. Bill Gates, the world number 2 billionaire. And the Microsoft operating system, which is specially designed for AMD and Intel architecture based computers. It is nothing but architecture. It is nothing but Intel and AMD. These two are under comes under processor, microprocessor. So Microsoft Windows operating system is specially designed for Intel and AMD based microprocessors. So next one is operating systems for mobile devices. Two different types of operating systems are there for mobile devices. One is Android, another one is iOS. Operating system for mobiles. We are not able to use the mobile devices without the operating systems. If you want to use the mobile devices, operating system should be there. Mobile devices such as phones, tablets and MP3 players are different from desktop and laptop computers, and hence they need special operating systems. What we are using to operate the computers and laptops operating system, that is different from these types of operating systems for mobile devices. We need different operating systems for using mobile phones, tablets, MP3 players, etc. Examples of operating systems of mobiles are nothing Android and iOS. Android is for Samsung and other mobile devices. Apple iOS, this is specially designed for iPhones. The name itself is being there called Apple. So this iOS operating system is specially designed for Apple company based iPhones. So next one, operating system for mobile devices generally are not as fully featured as that made for desktop and computers. It's not fully featured because some inconvenience will be there. It is not fully flexible how we are using for laptops and computers, personal computers, compared with Windows and Linux, Unix. This is not fully featured because we are not able to run all the softwares in this mobile operating systems. That is what fully featured. Next one is Android. Android mobile operating systems developed by Google. It was developed by Google based on Linux operating system. So the Android operating system was developed by Google company. You know very well the famous CEO of Google is none other than Mr. Sundar Pichai, and the Android operating system is based on Linux and designed primarily for touchscreen mobile devices such as phones, iPhones, and tablets. And Google has furtherly developed for Android TV for televisions, Android Auto for cars, Android Wear for wrist watches. Android watches are there, Android mobile phones are there, Android televisions are there. You know very well Android televisions. We are able to use that particular Android televisions as a television and as a computer also. And these Android productions are specially designed with special user interface. Variants of Android are also used on game consoles. Variants is nothing but different varieties of Android softwares are used for game consoles, digital camera, personal computers, and electronic gadgets, and some other electronic gadgets. So, Android versions until Oreo. So many versions are there like alpha, beta, cupcake, donut, eclair, froyo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nugget. These are all the versions of Android operating systems. So next one is iPhone. You know very well iPhone. This is specially designed for Apple company based mobile phones, and it was developed by Apple International Corporation. So you know very well who has been owned this company, Mr. Steve Jobs. Now he's no more because he passed away so many years before. And this operating system was developed by exclusively for its hardware because we are not able to use this particular iOS iPhone operating system to other mobile phones like Samsung mobile phones or Redmi or some other companies Micromax like that. We are able to use this particular operating system for iPhone alone. It is the operating system that presently powers many of the company's mobile devices, include the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. These are all the productions by Apple corporations. We are able to use this particular Apple iOS, operating system for iPhone, iPad, and iPod only. It is the second most popular operating system globally after Android. Even though it was developed by as the first mobile operating system, it is the second most popular operating system only for mobile devices because Android has been beaten this particular mobile operating system because the cost of the main disadvantage of iPhone is the cost, because the cost of the iPhone is very high compared with Android mobile phones. With this, I would like to conclude today's. The chapter was over, so that I would like to conclude this chapter 4, theoretical concepts of operating system. So students, I hope you all understand the chapter 4, theoretical concepts of operating system. So try to understand the concepts very well. If you have any doubts, don't hesitate to ask me. My number is in the WhatsApp group. If you have doubts, make a note of it, and after that ask me later after watching the video. uh, don't skip the video, watch the video thoroughly, watch the video till the end, then only you can get to know what are the points I have explained here. Okay. Thank you for watching the videos, the previous videos. I received a good response from you all, because only 15 members are there in our group, I mean in our computer science group, but the viewers level is different, 36, 40 like that. So keep watching on the videos. Thank you all once again.